Yo guys, what's going on? I'm just here with the next section to the tutorial of how to design your own YouTube layout. So last time we designed the sidebars bit for your modules, but I decided I'm not going to have them. You can still have them from last time, but it's not really needed if you don't want it. But anyway, let's get straight into this. For this part, we are going to be going through text and different kinds of text that you can use and how to insert them to make them look nice in your layout. So to do this, we're going to use a program called Cinema 4D. I'm very sorry if you don't have it, but you can just use normal text and you can follow what I will do. If you do have Cinema 4D, then yeah, have a look at this. So I will leave a link in the description for this Cinema 4D document. This will have these light boxes which we'll be using to create our text to make them look really nice. So let's get into how to make it. First thing you want to do is you want to try and get this center point here and have it around about, in the center and up a bit like that. The first thing that we're going to do to actually create the text is go to MoGraph and MoText. This will make text pop up. Where it says align, change that to middle and type in the text that you want. So for this tutorial, I'm just going to type in tutorial. Alright, so we get this. Now you want to change the font. Just go down to font here, wait for it to load. Shouldn't take too long. Anytime now. Okay, now change it to a font that you like. For this tutorial, might use Agency FB, I'm not too sure. Or Bebas. Oh no, wait, regular. Okay, cool. Now that I've got my text, the thing that we want to do now is to change it so it looks 3D. So the way that we're going to do this, when the text is selected, go to caps, change the start and end to fillet cap, change the steps to 5 on both of them and make the radius 2 on both of them. Back on the object, I forgot to change the depth to about 80. Looks pretty good. Or 90 actually, looks better. Like that. Right. Now we are going to make our own material. And what that basically is what color we're going to put on it. Seeing as my background here is a dark grey, I might use a dark grey color scheme. Just say if your color of your main YouTube layout is green, I suggest using green text or something along those lines. It just makes it blend in better. So what you're going to do to make a new one is to double click on here and you'll get a new circle thing, new sphere, which you use to make your material. Then double click on that and these menus should pop up. So with the color tab selected, we're going to change the color to your color that you want. So I might leave it about there. So now you've got your color. You want to leave those settings, go and tick luminance, change the brightness to 15 and make it the exact same color as the color. So my coding was 74 all round, and you just want to make that 74. Well, that's mine anyway. Yours may be different, so you just got to change it to your coding. Add reflection and change it to 10 brightness, and do the same thing with the colors. Okay. Now for reflection, you want to go to the tab that says texture, go to Fresnel, and change the mix strength to 35. Now we're going to click on the tab that's already selected called Specular, change the width to 22 and the height to 91. Oh, 91. And then that's it for your material. Now just drag it onto the layer that says Mo Text, and there you go. There is your color on your text. Now you can leave it like that, or you can do something else where you can click on the Mo Text tab, hold Control and press C, and then press V. Don't press them at the same time, just hold Control, press C, and keep holding Control, let go of C, then press V. Then you get another one that will pop up. On the one that just popped up, you want to change the depth to half of what the original one was, so depth to 45 for me. Then for the caps, you want to change the steps to 1 and the radius to 10. And this is for both of them, for the start and the end of them. Then you want to grab your move tool and you want to drag it back, and you'll see these numbers appear at the bottom. See them moving. You want to move it back by the exact amount of its depth. So mine is 45 for this depth, so I've got to move it back for 45. It doesn't have to be exact, but you know, that looks pretty good like that. Now what you're going to do, you're going to click on this material and do the exact same thing as we did to the tabs. So you're going to Control C then V. Oh no, it didn't work. Okay, cool. Now you just want to make this a new material. Pretty much use the same color but make it darker than what it actually is. So mine is changed to 27 coding. And you just got to make those colors the same. You don't need to change any settings, just the colors. Then drag this one onto this. Looks like it didn't even work. What the hell is going on? I see. Oh my god, that's annoying. There we go. Now, to save it, this is probably one of the most important parts that you need to listen in on. If you don't follow this correctly, it's not going to you're not going to be able to use it. So, up the top, you'll see these 3 movie clips. Click on the one to the very right. Go to Save, and make sure the format is just set to normal PNG, not QuickTime PNG, and pick a saving path. I'm just going to save it as on my desktop and call it tutorial. And then you can X that. Oh, you can change the output, like the size of it, but you should just leave it at those settings because it's nice and big, and you can resize it from there in Photoshop. So you just want to try and approximate the center of where it is. Then just press the middle movie clip and it will render. So I will come back when this is fully rendered. Okay, so this is fully rendered out and you can X that now. What we do now, we go into Photoshop and click Control O for Control Open. Find the picture. You open it and there's your awesome looking text. Now all you need to do is just hold and drag it up to this tab and let it go. And here is your text. Obviously you want to resize it so it's smaller, so we do that. Now what we are doing now is we need to find out where we should put the text. Most people will either put it in the center or the side, so I'm just going to show you quickly on how easily this is achieved. While on your text layer, you want to click the Control and press on the tab of the background layer like this, and an outline should come out like that, and you should still be on your text layer. And up the top you'll see all these settings. Now, the one that you need to press is this one, which will automatically center it with the whole background. So it's perfectly in the middle. And you can just resize it again. Whoops. Resize it again if you don't like the size. Just follow the same procedure and you'll get it in the middle again. What we can also do is add some effects. So you want to just double click it, add a drop shadow. You don't have to follow these settings. I'm just, putting random ones in. Gradient overlay if you like. Change it around. It just really depends on what you want on your layout. So I have just done this quick little effect here, and you can also add like things coming out of it, like weird effects and starburst effect if you haven't seen that before. That looks pretty awesome. Yeah, so that's just one way of doing it. Another way you can do it is actually make it bigger again. It might be all pixelated though. Oh, it's not that important. And whoops. I want to rotate it minus 90 degrees. This means we need to change the gradient overlay to 180. And you can just put it on the side there like that. Behind that. Even like that. That looks pretty cool like that. That looks pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, so you can put it on that side, you can put it on this side, you can put it down here. Yeah, that's basically it for this tutorial, guys. Stay tuned for more. Something quickly I wanted to show you before we left is go and check out the link in the description. This will come to my portfolio webpage, and you'll just see a few tabs here on the side, so you can come look at my biography. These are my current layouts that I've used so far on YouTube. So there's 5 here that I've used. So yeah, this is the one that I use at the moment. There's some client work on people's layouts that I've done for people. And there's my other layouts that ones I've done while I was bored. So I can't wait for Modern Warfare 3, so I've made this background. So I made that one. And when I was actually thinking of doing a gaming channel with Call of Duty gameplay. So this was just a background that I made up, and I just felt like making that. And yeah, that was also a possible one that I was going to use for my gaming channel as well. Yeah, so come check this out. If you want to email me about anything, my email's down the bottom there. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So check that out, and I'll see you guys later.